ven conmigo al país de España. And I'll tell you what, guys, they are cooking up some crazy stuff in Spain right now. Take a look at this building. This is La Sagrada Familia. And when my Instagram followers voted for me to build this in Minecraft, you better believe me when I tell you I was shaking in my little boots. But by golly, you guys asked for it, so I have to deliver. Now let's quit the yapping and get into this massive build. And we are getting right into the action, I swear, guys. Tell me another YouTuber who gets right into the action like I do. You will not find anybody who gets into the action as fast as I do, because I'm a people's man. I work for the people. I know you guys' time is valuable, and here we are, getting right into the video with no time wasted at all. And you can already see the level of detail that I'm putting into this build here. This is the side of the cathedral? I want to call it a cathedral. I think it's a cathedral. We're gonna call it a cathedral. So this is one side of the cathedral here, and you can see that I have these 4 little towers that I'm building, and at the end of this video you will see that towers are a very common theme on this building. There are a lot of towers surrounding this entire thing. I don't know why. I don't know what, like, symbolic purpose or whatever they have, but they look cool, so that's all that really matters. As long as they look cool, I'm happy, and it does look cool, in fact, so that's fantastic. Here we are on the side here, working on some nice, beautiful windows, very intricate. I know on cathedrals they are pretty much always super intricate windows, so this is no exception here. And now we're coming up to this level above, and we are adding in some more windows, because you gotta love windows. You gotta light up the inside somehow, and adding a lot of windows is definitely one way to do it. And you can see the detail does not stop. This is one of the most detailed builds that I think I've ever done, other than, I guess I would say, the St. Peter's Basilica that I built quite a while ago. That was also pretty detailed. And I guess cathedrals are just super intricate buildings by default. So that's interesting. Pretty interesting observation there. But now we're coming to the back here, and this is sort of like a rounded back to this giant building, and you'll see there are some nice little spikes that come off the top of this sort of building section here. You'll see I add in some little towers. Like I said earlier, towers are a common theme on this building. This looks like a futuristic thing here, so you know, it's very futuristic. And I should add, if you did not hear in my little intro, that my Instagram followers did vote for me to build this. So if you want to have a say in what I build on my YouTube channel, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, because I asked my followers, and they all vote on what they want me to build, and this is what they voted for me to build for the month of November. So that is pretty cool. And then here we go with one of the tallest towers on this build. This is the second tallest tower, I think. You'll see the first tallest tower, and it's even bigger than this, so it gets pretty crazy here. And again, the detail is just going off the walls, nuts to butts, coconuts. It's getting pretty crazy here. I used a lot of slabs, and I think I used like stairs in a few pieces of this build, but it's mostly slabs, as you can see, to get this sort of intricate looking detail. It's pretty odd, but I think it looks pretty cool in the end. And then here is the main super tall tower in the center of the build, and it looks pretty similar to the one that we just built, but it's just a lot taller. So that's pretty much the only difference. And then on the top of this one, there is a giant cross, which you will see me build here momentarily. And panning up, and here comes the big cross on top. There we go. Fantastic. Beautiful. And we're coming down here and surrounding that giant cross tower with some more of these tall tower things. At the top of it, I think those are, I want to say they're angels with wings, but they might be eagles or some kind of bird on top. I will confirm it, and then I'll put the answer in post. I'll confirm that for you guys, because I'm an educator. You know, I like to inform you guys of what's right. So you know, you can come away from this video learning a little something new here. So yeah, here we come to one of the corners of this building, and we have this little egg-shaped dome thing here, which looks pretty nice. It turned out pretty cool in the end, and there is it mirrored on the other side. This was a nice build for me, symmetrical wise, because it is pretty symmetrical down the middle, so I only had to build half of this thing, and then I could use World Edit obviously to flip it over to the other side, which was nice. And here we are on the back side of this building, adding yet some more towers, and I think these are the last towers that I end up adding on this build. So yeah, as you can see, it looks like a skyscraper city right now, all the towers that you can see in the frame right here, and it's pretty crazy. And this weird looking thing, I don't know what this is. It's just like I guess an art piece on the side of the building, but it's a bunch of these little pillar looking things that are all connected right there, and it's an interesting looking thing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's there, so there you go. That's my best effort to build it right there. And then right here is another little, like, I don't know, spiky, pointy roof thing. Not anything too crazy there, but it still looks pretty cool. And here are some little touches on the surrounding area, because you can't just have the building sitting in the middle of nowhere. You gotta have some surroundings around it. So here is like a little walk-up area. And just like that, we have the cinematics here. I will go probably into another video and make the interior of this build, so if you are wanting to see that, stay tuned for that. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments, what other builds do you want me to see? Check me out on Patreon. You can get this map over there if you want to. But enjoy these cinematics. Stay tuned for the next video on my channel, whatever that might be. And until then, goodbye!